I am Psychic Sid. My twin pit bull terrier dogs. A gift. The sign of love. Thank you, Aqua. Oh, good boy. So I am a professional astrologer, psychic, medium, shaman, seer, volleyball player. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. And if you're interested in the products that I sell here at SIKIKSYD, those are in the description box down below as well. So thank you so much for your kind comments, like, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, and referrals. You guys are amazing. This is called What's the Tea? So I am doing a tasseography reading today, and you can be any astrological sign and resonate with this reading. I'm really excited to get right into it. Let's see. What is the urgent message that you need to know right now? So maybe something about schooling or education, or I feel like you've learned something new. This can also be like graduating. Congratulations. Also something about like loyalty. Because there's dogs here. You could be very closely connected to God or have a good relationship with God. You could also be growing a close relationship with God. I feel like the sign Libra could be significant to you. It could be in your astrological chart. You could be connecting to someone who has Libra in their astrological chart. I also see fishes here. Money is coming in. Also, wow, this is a really interesting read. I'm seeing elephants. I'm also seeing like some of you are celebrating something. Okay. Also, you could be legalizing something, or something legal is going in your favor. Okay. Also see that there is a grounding of relationships, partnerships, connections, friendships. I'm also seeing your memory. Your memory. Yeah, you can expect an increase in your memory. Also, there's something in your memories that is going to bring you a lot of abundance and good fortune. It's also saying, like, in regards to when you're moving forward, forgive, but don't forget. Okay? Because now you are teaching. There's something about now you're stepping into a time in your life where you are teaching, where you also have your own philosophical, psychological, could be religious or spiritual belief. Okay? And people are looking towards you. All right? For when we're talking about this energy, Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus energy, we're talking about this, it's Ophiuchus or Ophiuchus, whichever you feel comfortable pronouncing it as. But when we're talking about this energy, we're talking about teaching. Your knowledge. Oh, wow. Your knowledge is going to be something that takes you very far, because people will look towards you for answers, for guidance. When you think of an arrow, it's almost like that is, Sagittarius. We're talking about the arch, the archery. When we're talking about archery, it's about being pulled back in order to move forward. So even if things seem like a setback, you're really being accelerated forward. You're taking flight. This is something that makes you very happy. I'm also seeing like something about your mental is going to be very positive. It's going to be very positive. It's going to be very centered, and maybe you're thinking of your children. Maybe you are thinking of things that make you happy, okay? You could also be actively doing things that make you happy. 444 could be significant to you as well. This is also about you wanting to have a sound foundation. Regarding the things that you are thinking very positive thoughts. I also feel like you're communicating very positive thoughts, connecting to very positive people, very uplifting people. You could be taking in very, not just insightful, but very like material that makes you feel very confident about yourself, like makes you feel good about yourself, right? Whenever you are taking in anything, it's really about, how does this make me feel? Right? Why does it make me feel this way? And taking the truth, whatever that is, right? And soaking it in. Accepting, right? I feel like you're taking a leap of faith to get what you want. It's saying you have to take the risk in order to get what it is that you want. I feel like things are moving very fast. So I'm saying a foot, and the foot is not like on the floor like this. Instead, it's like this, like it's on the tiptoes. So I feel like it's like moving very fast, because the first thing I was thinking of, my mother ran professional track. She was a professional sprinter, and she ran the 100, the 200, the 400, the 4x1, and the 4x4. And she started when she was like 7, and went on to run professionally. And the first thing I thought when I was looking at one of these leaves is how it looks like it is literally a foot that is not done like this, but like this. And how many times, I would go to track meets and different things like that, and I would see that particular symbol. The symbol being like this and not like this, because it's showing that there's speed, that something is moving forward, right? And I was thinking like, okay, when you're running, your feet are never going to be like this, right? Unless you're doing like professional walking, which is a sport. I believe it's called speed walking, where your feet completely touch the floor. But this is completely different. This is like movement very fast. I feel like you are excited. You're like, it's something is making you very excited. It's giving you butterflies. Strong emphasis on your self-worth and your self-value improving. I feel like you're recognizing like who you are, what you are worth. This can also be regarding your skills or your talents, right? Your value. And it's something that mentally, right, has completely changed. So now you're also communicating differently. So I see Taurus and Gemini energy here as well. I also see Scorpio energy. There's a change. Moths could be significant. There's a change. Moths also represent like a rebirth, a renewal, which is what Scorpio is completely representative of. We have entered into, Pluto in retrograde, which is for people who do have Scorpio in their chart. In their astrological chart, if you're connected to someone who does have Scorpio somewhere in their astrological chart, they're definitely embracing it, embracing that energy during this time. There's something about you looking very, like, innocent, very, not even just innocent, but very ethereal, like never seen before, otherworldly almost. Because I'm seeing like a jellyfish here, which gives me the energy of like, when you're seeing them, they're like, oh my gosh, it's so angelic and graceful and beautiful underwater, right? Completely different story out of water, but underwater it's very beautiful and graceful and pretty, and you don't see through some of them, right? And the recognition that if you touch it, you will get stung, right? So I feel like there is this ability for you to really stand out, definitely be standing out during this time, and really knowing how to defend yourself if necessary, right? Anytime I've seen jellyfishes, they really just float and mind their business, for real. Only time they sting is if someone, willingly like invades their personal space. You know what I mean? So I feel like you have a good sense of boundaries as well, a good sense of self-love. Something legal is also going in your favor. I do feel like there is a giant change happening for you. Something could be actually being legalized, or you're signing a contract. That can also be, you could be getting in a relationship. You could be married, getting married. Waking up. Something about waking up. Waking up. Something about waking up. It's also like, because I'm seeing like a phoenix here, complete change and transfer, like, and a breaking away from group mentality, group thinking, really being able to, I don't just feel like rise above, but also there's a complete transformation in regards to maybe who you connect to. This could be friends. This can be groups, fraternities, sororities. There's a recognition of growth, I would even say. And you having your own thought, right? And your own feeling, whatever that may be. And this can also be being able to introduce new ideas and new thoughts into, groups, sororities, fraternities, friends, colleagues. This is also, we're talking about society, the masses, the military. We're talking about the outcasts, the astrologers, the LGBTQ plus community. We are talking about, technology in itself, right? The global platform of technology on every screen, right? And that's a lot of different screens in regards to technology, right? It's about a complete change. I feel like it's the vibration, like rising the vibration of the collective. I feel like whatever you do, you rise the vibration of the collective. You can completely change and transform on a daily, and are able to show your true colors. I feel like saying that your soul is very beautiful. You are taking flight. I do see that there's like, it's like there's nothing in your way. There's no obstacles. Whatever you're flying towards, it will make you very, very happy. For some of you, this could be about children. You could either have children or someone could be pregnant and be having a child. Okay. I also feel like saying, like, there's a lot of fertility here as well. Like, a lot of fertility. A lot of intimacy and connection. I do feel like many people are watching you through technology in some way or some form and paying a lot of attention to you. I feel like you could be very attractive during this time. There's a grounding of your thoughts. And an improvement of your money due to your mentality and your self-worth, your self-value, your self-love that you have for yourself. But I'm only human. Sometimes I can superman. But I'm only human. And Jesus. I feel like this is remembering that you're doing the best that you can do. You're being the best that you can be. And that's amazing in itself. I feel like you feel reborn. Like you have the opportunity to take on the world completely different than you've ever done it before. There's a lot of gratitude that you have for that, but it does give very newborn chick. It does give very fresh. So I feel like you could be doing something very fresh right now. And this could definitely be in regards to your money, the way that you, like how you feel about yourself, like your self-love, your self-worth, your self-value. I also feel like it's a renewal of a relationship and friendship. Like there's just a freshness that you have. I feel like a lot of people want to connect to you because you give off a very fresh energy right now. Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Ophiuchus as well. Something, I feel like something is just being highlighted in your life right now that is making you very, very happy. There's also action being taken very swiftly and quickly, instinctively actually. And it is fulfilling one's wishes and desires. I do see you becoming more emotionally available as well. More in touch with your emotions and your intuition. It's like you can't ignore it. You're flying high. Yeah. Some of you could also be purging emotionally as well. That can be emotional trauma. This has been your tasseography reading. If you're interested in the products that I sell, those in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Psychic Sid. Amen. And Ashe.